Amazing news! Your new media retailer marketing specialist is doing a ton of work on your behalf to create visibility for your local business. What does that mean? Let me break it down and show you through the lens of the analytics report, which you receive every single month from our company, breaking down how we're creating visibility so that people who are looking for products you sell and stores like yours find your business at the top. Okay, so I'm looking at an example of a new media retailer local marketing analytics report. Now, this is a report, I'll give you an overview, we're going to send you every single month as a client. That's going to show you exactly the progress and the work that's happening on your behalf every month to help drive sales for your local business. So the first section of this report is search ads. So we're going to show you, if you're running Google ads with us, how much you spent, CPC, which means the cost per click. So it costs 50 cents a click, how many clicks you got, and then how many impressions in search. And you can see here all the keywords. So this is a rental campaign. You can see it costs 70 cents for equipment rental near me. Or if we look trencher rental, right? 58 cents, cherry picker rental. You can see how much you spent on that specific search ad and then how much it costs you per click and how many clicks you got out of it. Next in your analytics, you're going to see your Google local inventory ads. So if you're pushing your products into Google, right, and promoting your products directly in Google search results, then you're going to see all the different searches. So Cub Cadet mowers, right, 17 cents a click. Or you're going to see grass seed, 18 cents a click. You're going to see how many clicks for all of these products, how much it costs you total, and how much each click was costing you on average in that month. When you push your whole catalog into Google and then say, I want to advertise all my products, Google's going to say, okay, who's searching for what? Let's bring them up as cheap as possible so that they can get the business and send traffic their way, because we know that they sell those actual products. So you can see those great Google shopping results. It's got a ton of ROI. The next is for your Google business profile. So when your Google business profile shows up in search, when you're working with us, we do a lot to optimize your Google business profile. If you're not in that program, it's only $99 a month. Talk to your marketing specialist about signing up. What we do is consistently optimize your profile for local searches. And you're going to see what people searched in your business profile and local searches. You're going to get a sample of what people searched and how many times you came up. So steel chainsaw. We want your Google business profile to come up. And what that means is these results, right? The profiles that come up when somebody searches for something. So we want your profile to come up. Then you're going to see how many calls you got through your profile showing up in search and how many click to directions after your profile showed up in search. If you are working us, you're going to see these, review replies and photos added up more. Because we do that consistently for you. But you're going to see, if you have multiple profiles in one place, clicks, calls, directions, total reviews, new reviews, review replies, and photos added. So you can keep track of making sure that your profile is that active too. Okay, and then here's one of my favorite parts of the report. Right here, we show you how many website visits and how many of those visits came from somebody Googling something and finding your store. Now, when you work with New Media Retailer, we're powering your website through your departments pages, your service pages, our update process, and most importantly, your catalog to help optimize for search. One thing I'm going to mention, if you haven't integrated your catalog with your Google business profile, we charge a one-time fee to do that. Sign up for that program just to integrate your catalog with your Google business profile, because you're going to see how many people found this business by searching for steel zero-turn mower, stump grinder, right? This is just in the search because Google knows the products that you carry, and we've optimized your business for your catalog and your pages to rank well in local search. You're going to see all these different people, and it's all different things and how many searches. See, you can see I keep scrolling and scrolling for all these different product searches that happen in every single local market we see around the country. You're going to be able to see how we got you found for people looking for products you sell in your area and finding your website. That's why there's 6,000. If it wasn't for all the search traffic, and this is people looking for specific products you see, then there would be 2,600 visits of people just going directly to the website. This is why it's so valuable, because we want to make sure anybody who's searching for anything that you sell or carry in your area, and that's thousands of things, we want your website to be optimized to show up in Google search. So that's where you can see those results. Now, moving over here, you can then see the pages of your online product catalog or your website that people are looking at and how many people looked at those pages in the previous month. So that's the number of page views for each page. So you say, okay, 25 people were looking at my Bobcat loader backhoe, right? Last month, there were 25 page views of that page. So maybe one person who's looked at it a few times, or it could be 25 different people each looked at it once, right? So you can see all the pages of your product catalog. Now, if you click on here, it will take you to Shopify to log in and see in-demand products, which means things that people search for on your website and that you didn't have a product that matched up with that, right? So you can start to see, oh, a lot of people are looking at me for backyard flock products, but I don't carry any of those. You'll be able to look in these analytics and see if there's maybe a market opportunity for you to expand your store or carry products that people are already coming to your website and searching on your website to see if you have those products, but you don't right now. And then lastly, we'll go down here. Last POS export, if you're doing it manually, you can quickly see that. How many new products we've added to your website this month. So just to tell you, it costs like $10 a product if you were just pay for this. So you can do the math there and see that we're talking about $17,000, right? But because of our unique database system, we are constantly reading your point of sale feed, seeing what new products you have. We're constantly adding new products to our database, matching those things up, and automatically behind the scenes pushing products that you carry, merchandising them with image, description, title, with your price and inventory, getting them on your website without you even having to do a thing. And you can see here's how their product catalog has grown, all of the products that are represented on the site in the last several months. We're constantly looking at your product catalog feed, so make sure that it's either on an automated integration or you're manually uploading it. We're constantly looking at that feed and matching up to the products that we have in our database and getting those products on your website so that you can be found for those products when people are searching for them in your market or on your website looking to buy from you locally. That gives you an overview of how the analytics shows all the work that's going on behind the scenes through search ads, Google Business Profile, Google Local Inventory ads, regular website optimization and keyword optimization to help make sure that your local business gets found whenever anybody is looking for products you sell, types of products you sell, brands you carry, or the type of store that you are. And you can see that in your analytics every single month. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or reach out directly to your marketing specialist. Otherwise, stay tuned and we'll catch you in the next videos as we continue to cover all the things New Media Retailer is doing to power the visibility of your local business.